a closed roof here in Milwaukee. We're almost ready for baseball from American Family Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Center field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
No one on with 1 down, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch on the way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now into the box is Alex Bregman. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Skied down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Lance McCullers is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all
3-2.
that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The payoff pitch one more time. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, here is Willie Adames. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. From the stretch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set, and the 0-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1. We are still scoreless. And now here is Yordan Alvarez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
That is good. The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Up next, Carlos Correa. Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Correa has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
3-2.
Yuli Gurriel would be next. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Astros lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now into the box, Narvaez. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First delivery to him. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Nope. 2-0 now. Too high.
Three
And
balls,
it's
no strikes.
3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he
Ball four,
misses
that's
here
slow.
for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Daniel Vogelback. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-2 home. Escobar stands at first with 1 out. And that one got a piece of him.
I got it.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Tucker waits on it. 2 gone. So now here is Brandon Woodruff looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Down at 3.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
3-2.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate. You got to execute.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 2 down, runners at first and second. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
1-2. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for one. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the AB now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Lance McCullers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by 1, and there's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. As he rips it on the ground to second. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches high, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
First offering.
1-0. Inside, ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One 0 count. Here it is.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. One there. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So here is Avisail Garcia. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
One swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Into the box now, Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Therefore, it is Garcia, and he's got it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain.
Count
As he'll
1-0.
take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Cain, a native of Georgia. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Brandon Woodruff.
Ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Here it comes, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One and 2 to the Brewers
1 ball,
pitcher.
2 strikes.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the first offering. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's ball 2.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Correa is retired to kick off the inning. Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Another one sent foul. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Adames brings it in, and there are two away now. So two are gone for the Astros in the fifth. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First offering. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. That's in there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lance McCullers is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 1-2. Shot towards first. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Astros nothing. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. On the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Next to stand in is Willy Adames. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. It's in time.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Two out, nobody on. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Yelich at second with 2 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Brantley is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Yelich ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Michael Brantley. Belted out toward deep center field. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit, Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on the way. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Zach Greinke enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21, Zach Greinke.
Striding in is Narvaez. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter.
Narvaez.
First offering. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Hits this one hard the other way. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So here is Daniel Vogelback, singled in his last at-bat. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Lorenzo Kane. That's who watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Career line against Greinke. He brings a 4-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Here it comes, 1-0. Vogelback stands at second with 2 gone. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez, to start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First offering on its way. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now. And that misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Kyle Tucker.
In now, Kyle Tucker. Correa breaking for second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. The Brewers lead this one 2-0. Luis Urias is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Luis Urias.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one away. Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Brantley going back, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Colton Wong, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. Lifted in the air to center field. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball one, no strike.
Fouled away. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ball, that's
Just a
too
bit
high.
high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. This is skied into short left center. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Now here's the pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
0-1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1.
2-1.
Fouled off. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. That one yanked just foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Aledmus Diaz gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Aledmus Diaz.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Christian Javier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder.
And now the first pitch.
Garcia.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Narvaez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch here is a bit high. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter. 3-0 now.
Narvaez, base runner at first with 1 out. Three and 1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2
And
strikes.
not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3 and 1 as it runs to a full count now. 3 and 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Alvarez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting, number
So
20.
next to bat will be Daniel Vogelback. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain.
Number 6.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
2-1.
1 strike.
Popped up. Correa is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Brewers 5 and the Astros nothing. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Boxberger will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him, and he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bregman at second with 2 down. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Josh Hader gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
71. Josh
Carlos Correa now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. in now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Couldn't get his hands through there. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Lays off 2-2 now. Last strike now for Houston. Hit softly on the ground at third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brandon Woodruff earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.